Welcome back guys, Sunil here from Forever PT. So in this video we'll be talking about the recently launched PTE CORE exam. So the first exam of PTE CORE was supposed to be conducted on 12th of February, Monday, and I myself gave that exam. I got the results on the very same day and I have scored perfect 90 in every single module. So what were the main differences compared with the PTE academic exam? I'll be sharing those differences in the later part of the video. So before we begin, I'll just show you my results on the computer screen. Okay, so once you enter your username and password, you will come across a screen like that. Here you need to click on My Activity, and there you will see the exam details basically. So the exam, the name was PTE Core, and the date was 12th of February, uh, 2024. Exam was at 2:45 p.m. Indian time. This is the location of the exam. So we just need to click on View Score, and this is the score that I got. Listening 90, reading 90, speaking and writing both 90, 90, 90, right? So this is my first experience with the PT core. Now you guys have seen the result. Now let's talk about what are the differences between PT academic and PT core. So the first question that you guys will be seeing in your exam is read aloud. I would say there wasn't much difference in terms of difficulty in both the exam. Read aloud is same since I've given a PT academic multiple times and I've scored 90 as well in PT academic. I would say the level of difficulty just for the read aloud part was same in both the question. I got 6 to 7 questions and I read the whole passages. I was very fluent in them. But when we talk about the next question, that is repeat sentence, I would say the repeat sentence that you guys will be seeing in PT core exam are going to be really easy compared with PT academic. Since I've given PT academic multiple time, I know that there are some questions in PT academic, especially in the repeat sentence part, that are actually difficult, and even for a teacher it becomes difficult to pick the whole sentence, right? So what we do in those sentences, we try to speak 50% of the sentence and we try to maintain the fluency. But over here in PD core, I was able to pick all the sentences. I answered all of them. I picked them in a sequence and I was very fluent again. The level of question was really easy, I would say, compared with PD academic. None of the words were difficult. They used the vocabulary that we use in our daily life. So I think PD has done some good work in terms of repeat sentences. The level was easy basically. Now let's talk about the third question that we'll be seeing in our PT core exam. Third question was describe image. I got 3 to 4 describe image. Now the level of describe image is again the same, just like PT academic. I used templates in all the question. I got 3 to 4 question. I used 2 templates. I used them alternatively. For the first question, I used one. For the second, I used the next one. Very soon, I'll be uploading more videos related to the templates that I used, and you will be seeing those videos on this channel itself. So you guys can subscribe to this channel. Now, describe image was just like PD academic, but the fourth question, that was respond to a situation, that was a new question. It was a replacement of retail lecture, and I got 4 respond to a situation questions. Again, there was a passage. The examiner was reading that passage, and once he was done reading that passage, there was a beep sound, and we need to give a response. We need to submit a response basically according to the question that was asked. Again, in that this particular question as well, I used a template. I didn't make up lines by myself. I used the template that I will be uploading very soon on this channel. The fifth question was answer short question. So answer short question, what you really need to do is, okay, you will hear a sentence and then you need to answer to that sentence basically. So the question were primarily they were general knowledge based questions, and again the level of difficulty was I would say very easy compared to PT academic. In PT academic, few questions are always there that are really really difficult to answer, but over here I think all the questions they were related to our daily life, and I think if a student is acquainted with English language, they will be able to answer those questions very easily. Now let's talk about the second part, that was the writing part. So the first question that we'll be seeing in PT core is the summarized written text. Again, there's a word limit. We need to write between 25 to 50 words. I used 2 sentences in this. Again, very soon I'll be uploading the template as well, but again it was very easy. I used template based structure in summarize written as well, and again in the next question, that is write an email, in that as well I got 2 questions and I used a template. which I'll be uploading very soon on this channel. And I wrote somewhere 115 words in write an email question, and I use this template based structure. Basically, it is nothing like IELTS. In IELTS you have to form ideas basically, and you need to write complex and compound sentences. But over here I used simple sentences, and I got 90 out of 90. So it's really easy. I mean, compared with IELTS writing, I think the PT core writing is very easy. Now let's talk about the third part, that was reading. I would say PT has done some tremendous work over here. The level of questions were super easy compared with PT Academic. Those who have given PT Academic, they know that few questions in PT Academic are difficult. The examiner used very complex vocabulary, but over here the words were really simple, and they were using daily life vocabulary. And most of the questions, they were based on grammar part, right? And it was not a difficult grammar, I would say. They used mild level of grammar, so somebody who's acquainted with English, again, they will be able to solve those questions very easily. The same was the case with the reorder part and the reading fill in the blanks. Both of the question, the reorder and reading simple fill in the blanks, they were really easy. I think if you guys are practicing on PT Academic websites, you guys will find the exam really simple. Now let's talk about the final part, that was listening. The first question that I encountered was summarize spoken text. Again, I used a template over there. There was a word limit of 20 to 30 words. I wrote two sentences, I still remember. I picked up the phrases over there. Very soon I'll be making a video on that as well, how to pick phrases and how to solve the summarized spoken text. Then the next question was multiple choice. That question is not so much important. The third question was listening fill in the blanks. I got two to three fill in the blanks, and you guys need to concentrate more on this part of the listening. The spellings has to be really correct. I mean, the words were really simple, but again, a lot of students, they end up making mistakes in listening fill in the blanks. So I would say focus more on your spelling part. And then the next question was highlight incorrect word. I got one highlight incorrect only, and there were 3 to 4 words that were incorrect in that one. Now let's talk about the last question type, which is right from dictation. I got four right from dictation, and I would say the level of question were pretty mild. They were neither tougher and neither simpler. The question were pretty milder, so somebody who has done enough practice, they will be able to pick the whole sentences. And again, I used extra words as well in all of the sentences, and I still was able to get 90 in my writing and in my listening as well. So I would suggest you guys to use extra words in your right from dictation part. So this was all about the exam. I would say that PT Core is much simpler compared with PT Academic, especially in terms of reading, since a lot of students, they have a phobia of reading when it comes to PT Academic exam. But when they will be attempting the PT Core exam, they will be seeing a significant change. You guys will realize that the questions are rather simpler. Alright, so this was all in this video. I'll be uploading more videos related to PT Core and PT Academic on this channel from now on. So you guys can subscribe, and let us know if you guys need any classes related to PT Core and PT Academic. You guys can contact us on the numbers given below. We'll be there to help you. Thank you.